Okay, so let's see if there's a perfect square in 125. I draw my line, I put 125. What's the smallest number that goes into 125? 5. 125 divided by 5 is 25. 5 goes into it. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 5 and 1. We're looking for pairs of numbers. So I have a pair of 5s, that goes out here, and I have a 5 inside. And that's how you simplify radicals.
Those squares, does it just mean nothing then?
What square?
Or no?
Are you still asking me about the letters? I'll tell you what I said last time. I'm going to get there. Okay? Let's do one more. Think of one in my head. $72. Okay? Well, it's an even number, so 2 goes into it. So then that becomes 36. 2 goes into that, right? 18. 36 divided by 2 is 18. 2 goes into that. 9. 3. 3. 3. And 1. Now I'm looking for pairs of numbers. I have a pair of 2s. And I have a pair of 3s. What's 2 times 3? 6 goes outside, and this goes inside. Okay? That works real well. Okay? Now for your variables. You can do the same process, but we're not going to have to. Okay? You could do the same thing here. M cubed, what's the smallest thing that goes into M cubed? M. Then I'm left with M squared, M, 1, right? You're looking for pairs of M's. So you have M square root M. If you wanted to do it that way, you can. But a way that's a lot quicker and easier. That didn't work. Okay. When you have a radical like this, you can assume there's a 2 there. You don't know that because we never write it this way. Okay? So, you're looking for factors of 2. Actually, you're looking for an exponent that's an even number or 2. Okay? So the way I look at this is I draw a radical sign. I'm going to lower this down to M squared. I'm going to break it up like that. I break it up to a factor of 2 and this. What is the square root of M squared? That's how I do variables. Okay? Don't worry, we'll do a few more. X to the 5th, Y to the 8th, Z to the 7th. Okay? I will always do one radical here and one radical here. This is for my perfect squares. This is for the stuff that's left over. So, is 5 an even number? No, I got to drop it down to x to the 4th, put my extra x there. Is y to the 8th?
Yes.
I can leave it here because it's even. Okay, z to the 7th. Well, I got to drop it down 1, and I put this over there. And now all I do is basically, all we're doing is dividing by 2. What's the square root of x to the 4th? Square root of y to the 8th? Square root of z to the 6th?
Z to the 3rd.
And this is what I'm left with. Okay, now we're going to combine them all together, numbers and letters. So I'm going to give you, I'll give you an easy one first. 9x cubed y to the 4th. Okay? So I'm going to do my numbers first, right? We all know what the square root of 9 is.
Yeah.
3. Okay. So now, so we deal with our numbers first, 3. Okay. Now, I'm not sure why there's a dot there. I must have hit that. Okay. Now let's do our letters, variables. I got to drop this down to x squared. I'm left with 1x here. That is a perfect square, so I can leave it there. I'm leaving the 3 outside. So I have 3. What's the square root of x squared?
X.
Y to the 4th
Y.
and x. You with me? One more for you. What do I want to do? I want to do 50 x cubed y. Okay? Let's deal with the number first. Okay, 2 goes into it, 25. 5 is the smallest number. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 5 goes into it. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Okay? So I know there's a 5 outside. And I know there's a 2 staying there. Okay, x cubed, I gotta drop down to an x squared and put an x here. Where does the y go?
Where's the on the other side?
Right there, because there's no perfect square in it. What is the square root of x squared?
X.
There you go. Everything you need to mold radicals in one day.
I have a question.
Yep.
What if you don't get, like, say right there, you don't get 2 and it's 5, 2
Then you
fives?
just leave the 50 over there. Like if I gave you something like this, if I gave you 11 x cubed y squared. First thing you do with the 11, is there a perfect square in 11?
No.
Oh, so you just put it over here.
Alright. So
Now then this would be x squared y squared with an extra x there. So then it would be x, y.
Okay.
Alright.
What if it is squareable, like, say 6, and you put 2 and 3 down, because that's what you get?
Yeah, but 6 isn't, if you did 6, x cubed y to the 5th, if you do 6, you know, you come down here 2, 3, 3, 1. There are no pairs.
So you did the 6 on this side then?
You put the 6 over here.
Alright, so if you can't pair it, you just put it
Yeah.
on this side.
Yep.
Alright.
Cool.